Hey, boys and girls. I know we've talked about adding endings to words before. Do you remember when we did the three sounds of ed, the ed ending? And we talked about how sometimes it says ed, sometimes it just says d, and sometimes it says t. Right? So we have talked about some word endings before. This week we're going to focus on word endings with words that have magic E at the end. So adding endings when ED or ING is added to a word that ends with the magic E, the base word changes. Okay? So I want to show you some examples. So we got to think of a word, a magic E verb. And I have over here they use the word hope. So we have the verb hope. And if we wanted to say hoped, we wouldn't just add ed. That looks weird, right? That does not look right. Since there's already an e there, we don't have to add ed. We just need to add a d. So you can think of it either way. You can think of it as drop the e and add the ending, or you can leave it as is. We have hope. And just remember, it already has an e, so I'm just going to add a d. Right? But the rule is whenever we're adding an ending to silent E words, we need to drop that E first. So let me show you another one. So I have the word save. Save. So if I'm going to follow, it ends in a magic E. So I'm going to drop the E, and then I'm going to add my ending, my ED ending. And now I have the word saved. If I had the word save again, this time I want to add a different ending. I wanted to say ing, saving. So I'm going to drop the E and add ing. So if it ends in a magic E, you got to get rid of the E before adding our ed or ing ending. Okay? Another example. We'll do one more example, and then I'll show you how to make the practice activity for today. Let's see. We'll do smile plus ing, and we'll do smile plus ed. So we'll do it both ways here. So we have the word smile, and our rule says if it ends in magic E, we need to drop the E and add ing. If we want to say smiled, we take the word smile, the base word, and we're going to drop the E and add ed. So you just got to remember that magic E, once we're talking about adding ed or ing endings, the thing to remember is that magic E, we don't need it anymore. He goes out the door. We got to drop him. So we drop the E and add ing. Drop the E and add ed. Right? So drop the E. That's the important part to remember. So what I did was I put some words in our assignment sheet today that I want you to practice with, and I wanted to share one of the ways that we can practice with this by making a little flip book like this. And I'm going to show you how to do that. So you just take a piece of paper and you want to fold just a little bit, maybe an inch or so, over. You want to leave yourself enough room because on this little flap, you're going to be writing ing and ed. So you don't want it to be too small. Okay. And then I'm going to take something straight, or if you have a ruler, great. If not, maybe just a straight paper and a pencil. And I'm going to make a very straight line right at the edge here. And very straight and very light, because that line is only for me. Okay, so you can barely see it, but it is there. It's a very light line so that I know where my E needs to go. Okay, so if I'm doing this and I have my word, and let's do the one we just did. We just did smiling. So I'm going to open up the flap, and in the word underneath, we're going to be just writing the base word. But we want our E to be right up against this light line that we made. And then the rest of the word over here. So I spread it out there a little bit. Okay? And I can write some more magic E words that same way. Put the E here and then fill in the other. So I have save and joke. And the key here is to make sure that our E's stay on the side of this light little line that we made. Okay? So those are my 3 examples. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close the flap right on the fold. And you'll see, because I didn't go past my little light pencil line, you can't see my E's at all, right? Because we're about to drop those guys, because that's our rule, right? Drop the E and add the ing. So on this side of it, this is where I'm going to put my ending. So smile, I wanted to make it smile-ing. So I'm just going to write my ing. And this one I'll do ed. And this one I'll do ing. Okay. Then I'm going to take my scissors after I write them, and I'm just going to cut right to that fold that I made so that I'm making little flaps. Because then when I have my book done, I can use it like this. Smile, smile-ing. See, I covered up my E. I dropped the E and I replaced it with the ing. Save. I'm going to cover that E with ed. Joke. I cover my E with ing. Now I have joking. Okay? So the examples that I put